Come follow me. Today we're going to take some of this brown creek water and turn it into crystal clear water that's going to be totally safe to drink. And we're also going to expose some dirty little secrets that the water filter companies don't want you to know. So let's jump right into this. But first, welcome to my bug out location, and it's this little creek here that runs through my property that we're going to be turning this water into safe water to drink. Okay, let's get on with this because this is something that every serious prepper needs to know. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use the smaller bucket to collect water to transfer it up to a larger bucket. And we're just going to repeat this until we get the big bucket filled up. Okay, now while I own this property, I don't have enough money yet to have a well on the property or running water. This place doesn't even have electricity. This place is seriously off-grid. And no, I'm not going bald. The combination of having light brown hair plus a very short haircut plus bright sunshine does make it look like I'm going bald though. Now while I do own all of this, everything that I have on here is paid for in cash. So until I get enough money to have a well dug or have rainwater catchment put up, until then, learning how to purify dirty creek water is a great prepper skill to learn. And while I would love to have a piece of property with a big river running through it, I work with what I can afford. And now since we got this bucket filled up, now I'm going to pour it into the purifier. Now before we actually pour this into the pre-filter, I want you to see just exactly how dingy this water is. Okay, before I pour it in the top here, I'm actually going to run it through this pre-filter here to get out the larger debris so that my actual filters have more of a shelf life. Now I really like this pre-filter that I use, and it's something I bought offline that you use to filter out French fry grease or what have you, but I like it because it's good and durable and I can reuse it over and over again. But if you have an idea of something that would work even better than this, then comment down below with that. Okay, what I'm actually using here is called the poor man's Berkey. What most people don't know is that the majority of the cost of a Berkey is the stainless steel buckets that you put the water in. And with the poor man's Berkey, you are just simply using your own food grade buckets and then putting a Berkey filter inside of it. And while this doesn't look as nice as the Berkey that I've got at home, this thing still kicks butt because of the Berkey filters that's inside of here. And while this is now going to take time to drip from here down to here, I'm going to fast forward the video so you don't have to do the waiting. Now here's the first secret that a lot of these water purification companies don't want to tell you about. A lot of these companies like to brag about how their water purifiers can purify thousands of gallons of water during their lifetime. And yes, they will purify thousands of gallons of water if that comes out of your sink, out of your tap. What they won't tell you is how lake or creek water like this will really shorten the lifespan of your water filter. Water like this will clog up your filters much, much faster. But Berkey kicks butt. Between the Berkey that I use at home and then the Berkey filters that I use in this, my Berkey system will still safely filter out hundreds or thousands of gallons of water in between cleaning of the filters. Okay, now since this has had some time to drip from up here down to here, let's see how clear the water turned out. And as you can see here, this is absolutely sparkling, clear, crystal clear water. It's going to be safe to drink. And let's go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison. Look at the difference. This is the creek water before it was filtered, and this is what comes out using the Berkey. I'm going to show you how much trust I have in the Berkey systems, and I am going to get some of this purified water and I'm going to chug this whole glass. A little sloppy, I know. And if you're interested in checking out what Berkey has to offer, I will put an affiliate link down below so you can check them out if you want to. Now, another little dirty secret that these water filter companies don't want to tell you is that viruses are actually smaller than water molecules, so no filter can actually allow water to go through without allowing the virus to go through also. Now luckily viruses most of the time are attached to a piece of bacteria or something like that, so when the filter stops that piece of bacteria, then 99.999 whatever percent of the time it also stops that virus. But also very luckily, viruses are very rare in water here in North America. But anyways, just as these Berkey filters, these Berkeys will remove 99.999% whatever of the bad stuff out of even dirty creek water like this. But if you always want to be absolutely 100% certain that your water is free of viruses, then you can always boil it like I am doing to fix this food. And now since we got ourselves some purified water, let's go make ourselves some prepper food. We're gonna cook up a chicken a la king from Valley Food Storage. Okay, 1.5 cups of water to 1/2 cup of this. Okay, this is really good stuff. When people in the city after SHTF are cutting each other's throats over the last can of beans, you will be eating good with this stuff. And I will put an affiliate link down below. You can check them out if you want to. And to learn firearms training that most people do not know that they should be doing, firearms training that will help them survive a gunfight should they ever get into one, then click on the video that should be appearing on the screen just about now to learn that powerful knowledge. Anyways, this is enough internet for me today. I do need to get to work on my bug out location. So anyways, peace out, Girl Scouts. Oh, hey, and I pray that you have a good night.